We're gonna record right now. Interesting, Sue Hurley. All right, people are still coming in, so I will try to. Hello, Miss Sue. Thank you for being here. I will try to do it all and see. Hello, when you come on, just post where you're coming from. Miss Sue is actually darn close to me, so I am super excited that you are here. I'm going to share my screen. Can everybody see my screen? Thumbs up, perfect, okay. This is like, we just did this. This is Shannon's way of doing life today. Okay, so Amanda, if you could put that in the chat, apologize to Dawn because that's the way she was gonna come in. And I feel bad. So we will post it as soon as the recording comes in. I will post a link right away. Okay, that'll be the first thing that I do. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk about emotions and pain. And I know that you're like, emotions and pain? What? They are connected. They are absolutely interconnected. And we have talked about an emotional toolbox for a long time. We've talked about how powerful essential oils are for this, how you can change your mood really quickly by aromatic use of essential oils. And if you guys, this is the first class you've ever seen of mine and Amanda's, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to talk. I love to talk and I tend to talk fast. So if you guys aren't catching what I'm saying, put in the chat and be like, whoa, whoa, Shannon. Okay. I am from central Nebraska. I live in Atkinson, Nebraska, a very small town. We don't even have a stoplight. I am so excited to be here and share this with you because this is what brought me to doTERRA over 10 years ago. Yep, over 10 years ago. I'm feeling wiser every year because I love to research new ways to help my clients or help my family or help my new friends find relief in what ails them, their biggest pain points, if you will. Pain brought me to doTERRA as well as emotional wellness. And the first oil I ever used, you will see here, was Deep Blue. Deep Blue because it is formulated for discomfort. It's formulated to help your body reduce inflammation and reduce your tension or whatever ails you, right, in the physical department. The reason that I so was drawn to this oil though is actually the emotional benefits of this essential oil blend, which I didn't realize at the time, and over the 10 years has been monumental in my learning how to help my team and everybody around me. So without further ado, let's get started, okay? So we have a lot of emotions, and what essential oils really do is, really sure why the next, anyway, doesn't matter, is really get to the root of the issue, root of the emotion, right? There are a lot of emotions. A lot of the emotions are the same, right? We have this tree, if you will, and essential oils are able to get to the root of the emotion and relieve it for you. They're able to get to the root of the emotion connected to the pain and help you find relief for it, okay? And that is what we're here for. Yes, side note, doTERRA has a wide range of products in our toolbox, right? Easy swaps. One thing about emotional states and pain points or adrenals, hormones, all those things is the chemicals and the synthetic value of things around us, or what we clean with, or what we put, women, as we put things on our body, on our face, what we use every single day affects our hormones. It affects our emotions, our adrenals, all of the things. So when you can add or just swap things out, like if you guys were following in the event, I said, there's a lot of different ways you can use essential oils, right? The DIY slide, if you will. There is a lot of ways that we already use essential oils. They're in salad dressings, right? They're in other things. The essential oils are in perfumes, right? Sometimes they're synthetic and they're not real. And doTERRA's are the purest, potent, most tested grade essential oil in the world. And they are extremely, extremely powerful. Okay. So what we're going to work with a lot here to help our emotional wellness is talking about our limbic system. Our mind and body connection is our brain, okay? I'm going to try to put this a different way. How do I... My slide and my people are not where I want them to be. It's okay. There we go. So fear and happiness, sadness and stress, love, peace, calm, anger, and guilt. All of these are emotions that we run every single day, right? Would you guys agree? We have a lot of emotions every single day. We have over 6,000 thoughts every single day, and 90% of them are repeating every single day, right? 80% of those repeating thoughts, those emotions, those statements that we say and feel are repetitive and they're negative, right? And so what we're going to do is with these essential oils, we're going to try to change that, those thoughts, change the cognitive ability by smelling or breathing in an essential oil, right? There are 3 ways to use an essential oil. Aromatically is it diffusing, right? Or smelling from the bottle or huffing from your hand. Topically or internally. And we're going to really, really talk about aromatic today. Essential oils are powerful partners in creating and maintaining emotional health. I love this picture. Getting your right side of your brain connected to the left side of your brain, right? Or we have talked about in the past, breathing into your grounding, right? Breathing into the ability to center, focus, energize, or just change the way we think. Tapping in and breath work, you have it all the time for free, no matter where you are, right? And if we need to go over that again, we have that recorded in on our YouTube. We have it in Inner Yogi as well. But if you guys want that sent to you, let me know. You can absolutely breathe in an essential oil and connect your olfactory and change your mind within seconds, okay? One of the first oils that I ever bought was this balance oil, right? It is the oil of grounding. This is an amazing opportunity to, you guys can screenshot this, okay? There's so many emotions that this oil helps me with. Personally, me, if I put it on my big toe, it makes my mouth nicer, right? If I'm going to have a really busy day, if I feel like the people around me or myself is a little bit stressed out, I'm going to put more balance on my big toe as I go through the day, right? It is great to diffuse when you're on the road, right? Who doesn't get frustrated when they're like, oh my gosh, traffic. Oh my gosh, I'm in line at the coffee shop. Oh my goodness, you know, road trips, grounding your emotions. You get stressed out, road rage, all that kind of thing. Bedtime, it is a really good addition to your bedtime routine. Great in the bath. My daughter actually has respiratory distress. She has not as prevalent respiratory system. So after she goes and works out or after she goes to sports practice, she actually takes a bath with lavender and balance. She doesn't use Aroma Touch. She doesn't use Deep Blue. She uses balance and lavender. Why? Because look at the woods in this. You have frankincense, you have spruce, you have jojoba wood, you have blue tansy. These oils are really, really good for your respiratory system as well. And lavender is a natural antihistamine. So it's going to help her respiratory system and relax her muscles at the same time. Obviously, it's great for yoga. What are we going to do with yoga? We can do yoga for whatever, right? You don't have to do hot yoga, right, Amanda? You can do centering yoga. You can do energy yoga. You can just do 5 minutes of stretching yoga, right? There's a lot of different ways to do yoga, and meditation is going to lower or ground you or center you, right? So that yoga and meditation is great with this essential oil blend. This is a blend. This is topical or aromatic use only, okay? Every single bottle of essential oil that doTERRA has will tell you what to do with essential oil, okay? Read the bottle, okay? This one you do not have to dilute. You absolutely can use fractionated coconut oil or a different oil of choice, okay? Fear is a big deal right now, and I wanted to bring these essential oils into perspective today. And one of my favorite oils is on here, and it is the kids blend, you guys. The kids blends have amazing opportunities, both for physical, just like ours do, right? They're going to help a physical issue. They're also going to help an emotional issue. And Brave has the heart on there, right? That means it's going to calm the nervous system. Steady is another one that I am really attracted to. We all know that Shannon's favorite oil is Magnolia, but it really does calm the central nervous system, right? You have great essential oils here for hormones, right? Clary sage, lavender, frankincense. Juniper berry is intensely wonderful for night terrors. Okay. This is what I use it for. It's really good for your kidneys as well. But if you cannot go to sleep, or if you had kids that have night terrors, juniper berry is a game changer for helping with those. Okay. Geranium is a powerful oil if you are really low a lot. If your emotional state is super low a lot, putting geranium on your forearms, taking a capsule of geranium is a night and day difference. I've had a lot of people come to me for SOC, for emotion, for forgiveness, for feelings of, for needing support for depression. Okay. And these oils all will support all of that. Okay. Great blend for kiddos. For a bedtime spray. This is really fun, and it's really going to calm them down and take those little bit of scariness away. Okay. Any questions so far? Yes, Miss Amanda.
So there is a question. Does juniper for night terrors work for adults too?
Absolutely. So I use, I'm a foster parent. And so the first time I was like, okay, I'm going to test this out because I heard and I read that it's really good. And I know Zena knows tried and true examples of this as well. But foster kiddos come from emotions that you don't even know what they deal with, right? And vetiver and juniper berry together are amazing. If you're going to use an oil like Serenity as well, vetiver, Serenity, and juniper berry is going to let them get to sleep really deeply. And the reason that people have night terrors a lot of times is they're scared to get to that deep sleep because they feel like there's no control, right? Something is stopping them from getting into REM sleep. Something's stopping you from getting into REM sleep. And so that juniper berry is a protection. Okay. It is a central nervous protection to be like, hey, we are safe and secure. We can get to sleep. It's okay. And then once you get through that several times, you'll be surprised that you don't need juniper berry because your body gets through that time when it's like, we're not safe, right? That's what causes night terrors. I used to have a kiddo that would be like, just scream in terror several times a night. And we did this and it really changed that for him. And then you guys, sleeping is foundational for emotional wellness. It is foundational to reset our entire body, our adrenals, our hormones, our immunity, all of it is supported by the amount of sleep we have, what we put in our body, and even the water intake we have in a day. Okay. So if you're using these essential oils like frankincense, sorry, re-admitting, I was like, there's a blurb. Welcome, Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. When you're able to relax, these would be really good ones in a bath, right? These would be really good in a diffuser. You can mix and match what you have. Really good in a roller for the reason I put things on the forearms, okay? It's a pulse point. Your heart, all your blood veins, right? This is where you get IVs. That means you have a lot of blood flow here and it's going to be directly going to your heart. Your wrists, the inside of your knees, even this inside of your ankles, over your heart physically are all going to be really great places to put essential oils topically. You can put a drops in your hand, puff them, or you can use a diffuser of your choice. We have several of them in our back office. I personally have so many people on my team are taking geranium every single day in a capsule, and it's been a game changer for them. Okay. Frankincense. I love frankincense because, first of all, it helps me support my head tension. Okay. If I get really distinct head tension, I put a drop on my thumb and hold it to the roof of my mouth for like 30 seconds and that goes away. I don't need something over the counter to help with that, right? Frankincense topically helps with discomfort or cellular health. Frankincense diffused gives you a peace of mind. Whatever way you use frankincense and these essential oils, you will have a distinct other positive side effect from, okay? So that's just one of the essential oils. Great question, thank you. Okay, the next one that we have that it was formulated a couple years ago was adaptive. This is specifically created for emotional wellness. So it supports your mental health, okay? It does come in capsules. It comes in this bottle of undiluted oil, and it comes in an already ready touch roller, okay? So say you're like super nervous because you're doing a presentation and you didn't like the first one. So you're going to just lather yourself up, right? You're going to calm your central nervous system down and you're going to feel better. Okay. You can just smell it. It has amazing oils. Okay. You see the oils that are in it. We have wild orange. It uplifts and energizes really quickly. I put wild orange in my water all the time. I smell wild orange with copaiba in my hands to support my body with anxiousness. But you have the extra ones. What is my favorite one? Yes, magnolia is in this oil blend. Neroli, I used to use it simply because it comes in a roller. I used to put it on my back of my brainstem. Whatever I want to get to my brain quickly, I either put under my tongue, my big toe, or just right behind that little ball on the back of your head. Neroli really calms you. They put these essential oils in here for a specific reason. Wild orange, really, really effective for anxiousness. Lavender really, really calms everything, okay? Copaiba supports every organ in your body, but really, really supported for anxiousness. Neroli, again, calms your central nervous system. Magnolia soothes, it has so much high linalool content. It is similar to lavender, but it has a different feeling for your body. Spearmint drives all these oils together because it has that mint to it, but spearmint is a guardian oil, okay? It gives you that feeling of protection, feeling of support, and that is what really blends this essential oil blend together and magnifies its effects.
And then Sherry said, frankincense is also amazing for skin, and she used it to remove several skin tags. So that's good to know for sure.
It is, for sure.
And
it is great for skin.
And then Kim wants to know if it's good for eczema.
Frankincense. I do have a blend of goodness for eczema, and I can put that in there. It's a really great question. So frankincense, tea tree, lavender, eucalyptus, and myrrh. And I can post that in the group too. I use all those oils in a cream that I make. I use organic cold pressed coconut oil. And I must be getting booted out. I warm that oil up until it's liquid because it's hard, right away. And then I put 10 drops of each of those oils, stir it up, and I put it in a glass jar and I use it for eczema. We have eczema in my family too. And the reason you have eczema is gut health, right? Your skin is the biggest organ of your body. And so whatever your body needs to get rid of, it comes out your skin in that way. I have a patch on my leg. It's not going away because I'm drinking things that have made sugar, right? It's like not sugar, but it's not good for me either, right? So I can't get rid of the patch on my skin. I'm using it, I get supported, it almost goes away, and then I drink a bubbler. Because my mind is like, you need a bubbler. Don't need it, but I want it. Okay. So I love this. You guys, you do have 3 options. I think I do show all 3 options before, but this does have really good supporting essential oils in it. All right. Now we're going to talk about deep blue, right? Here is the oils in deep blue. The reason that it is so powerful is you have oils like blue chamomile, ylang-ylang, helichrysum, right? Osmanthus. And now we actually have osmanthus individually, which is amazing. I roll it on my pulse points a lot too. It is really good for pain. Okay. You guys, all of these essential oils are going to help you with pain. and emotions, because they are the same thing, right? Helichrysum is powerful to support you in nerve pain. Wintergreen is powerful to reduce the inflammation in your system, to let go of that pain, right? Blue tansy is what makes it blue, and it is a powerful game changer. It's really good for your skin too. Really good for all things skin, actually, all things like bladder. It has so many potential physical things that it helps with. Peppermint also reduces tension, right? It supports your system with tension. But the game changer for me is this oil is really protecting. And when I started using essential oils was 10 years ago, and it was right after a really bad divorce from a narcissistic human. Okay. I was in domestic violence. I had a lot of emotional pain. Okay. Which I carried on my shoulders like a 50-pound bag of dog food all the time. I was taking so much ibuprofen over the counter, I was getting bloody noses. All right. And I didn't have relief. And so the reason I looked to doTERRA, or looked for another solution, and a friend shared it with me, was because I needed a different option. Nothing else was working. So I appreciate you guys being here. I would love to help you get a relief if you've been looking for something for so long, because I was looking for something. I lost function on my hands at one point. So I really needed relief. In a powerful way. And I have been able to utilize a natural approach to my overall wellness. And I'm so very, very thankful. Okay. So emotional therapy, we came out, and I can't remember, and Zena and Chrissy, you can say it if you know, several years ago, I think it was like my third convention that I went to, they knew that emotional wellness was key all around the world. And that was an issue that they really wanted to work on. And the next year they worked on sleep. And then they just worked on a deeper capacity. And then they worked on pain, right? So every year they really focus on something. And the year they came out with these specific oil blends, I was just like, thank you so much. Why? Because you can get one of them, or you can get the entire set. But you guys, you can look at them and be like, oh, I feel this way, I need passion. Oh, I feel this way, I need forgive, right? It took the guessing game away. And some people maybe they didn't realize that there was the power of them. So there is an emotional wheel that we carry around. But if you feel any of these at any time, you know that you can go to this, right? These oils right here are in undiluted forms. They're really great for your diffuser. Like I said, if you smell an essential oil, within seconds, you feel differently, because it goes straight to your nose, to your frontal lobe, into your brain, and it changes your dang mind. Okay. They also come in touch rollers. Okay. So like I have passion right here. Why do I have passion on my desk, you guys? What's it going to change for me right away? Anybody?
Excitement for life, creativity, clarity, and wonder.
Absolutely. See? If I'm going to be doing business, if I'm going to get up on here and I'm going to do a live, or if I'm in creation mode, I'm going to need a little extra passion sometimes, right? So it's right here. It's right here all the time. An oil that I used almost every day for the first 5 years of me using doTERRA was Console, because it was healing for me, because I needed that at the time. So there might be oils that you need right now, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love Cheer. I use it every single day. It's in my purse, it's in my car. And if anybody here has teenage girls, you need Cheer, and they do too. Okay. We're just going to put that out there, because it really boosts positivity in you and happiness. If you have a long car ride going to Colorado Springs, you all need Cheer. Okay. I think I even gave it to the boys, not going to lie. But if you need some motivation or just different things, right? This is an easy way, very friendly. You can take a picture if you want to, but there is topical versions or there is aromatic versions. But you guys, if you're like, I just want to use aromatic, absolutely get these, because you know what? You can make your own roller blend, right? You can put 5 to 10 drops in a roller, add coconut oil with it, and you have that plus your non-diluted bottle. So you're good to go with both ways. Amanda, did you want to say something? Or are you talking to humans with wherever you are? Because you're muted.
I was just talking to myself. I've done that.
Okay.
I've made my do-it-yourself rollers and they're exciting.
They are exciting. It's so fun. And Rachel, I don't think Rachel's here, but she made her first roller the other day and I was like, yes, she made her first roller for sleep. And just like her, I don't think she's on here, but if you guys have a roller and you're making a DIY and you're trying to help relieve something, a specific issue, and it doesn't work the first time, how many times do you have to like try something and be like, oh, this didn't really work, and you had to add something to it? Or I went to the massage therapist and she did this type and she worked this muscle, but it just feels like there was something else there, right? You can add different oils to your roller and we can enhance it or make it stronger. Okay. So the first time we might not get it the first time. It's going to be a combination of things, especially if you've dealt with an issue for a long time. And right now you're like, okay, Shannon, let's hook a girl up. I need something for this. I need to sleep at night. It might take a few times to figure out a combination of things to help you, but we will figure it out. So this is the 3 options we do have with adaptive. It does come in a capsule, which is not the essential oil. It's botanicals and components that are really, really good for you, that are really good for your central nervous system. And side note, not addictive. Okay. The biggest thing that I wanted to share, and the reason this isn't here twice, is I have worked in the mental health field. Okay. I know that when you take medicines, and I'm not saying you can't or you shouldn't, I'm just saying there's always a side effect to them that is negative. And a lot of times you have to add an additional medicine to that to help that, right? Or sometimes the medicines you take for pain and discomfort and for anxiety are really addictive. Okay. This product is botanical, really, really good for our body, really good for a support for our central nervous system and all that it has to offer. And the side effect is that it calms you down. Okay. That is what you need to have happen to your central nervous system when you have depleting or just overwhelmingly full of anxiety. You need something to calm you down so you can do your day, right? When you're going into a situation that might be a little more chaotic, or you might have more worry, or you might have more stress. I experienced that this last May, right? If you followed me around, you know that I had my second daughter's graduation. I took one the day of her graduation party and the day of graduation. Why? Because I knew the emotional turmoil that was going to be there, right? First of all, it's my second child, my last daughter graduating. Secondly, my ex-husband was going to be sitting next to me. So that was just another added anxiousness, right? And so I supported my system before, which is why we have a toolbox, right? Which is why we create a toolbox to have at home for when we need that support, not be like, ah, shit, I should have had, or I wish I would have, whatever, right? You can have these and they come to your door. So you have a toolbox. Emotions, you just don't know. Life hits you sometimes, friends. I always have an oil with me in my purse or my bag. I could do a class with the oils I have in my purse because I take them with me, right? The things that I know I might need. And sometimes they're not the right things, but your body knows and it'll use it when it wants to, right? We talked about that last time, right? I went to Texas. I got a UTI. I needed support. Anybody out of UTI? You're like, oh, goodness, we were on vacation. I was on my honeymoon. I was like, what do I have? And one of the oils that I had was rose, right? Her highest vibration of the essential oil world is rose. And I had my thyroid blend, which was full of really good oils. I used that on my feet and spine every day. Okay. So you might not have them all, but you can have something that's going to help you all the time. All right. Any questions so far? Anybody? I feel like I'm just chatting to you guys. I love LLV. Okay. Lifelong Vitality is a system of botanicals, vitamins, cellular health, and fish oils. It's going to really enhance your ability to live better, longer. Okay. It helps your skin. It helps your brain. It helps your central nervous system. It helps your inflammation, which your inflammation is cholesterol, heart stuff, right? Brain fog, discomfort, all of that comes from that alpha CRS, right? The food nutrient is all the vitamins, all the greens, all the grasses, all the goodness that you need with some essential oils in it. And the XE Omega is your heart and brain health. It's all bioavailable products that our body needs, and these 3 products that come in one package, okay? What they really help you with, short and dirty section, is emotions, right? Immunity and sleep. Everything else is a side benefit. But since I started taking LLV, I am so much less stressed. I cannot even believe it. Since I started taking LLV, I no longer suffer from insomnia. Since I started taking LLV, my immunity has like massively changed. Massively changed. And I work in the healthcare field, you guys, right? I went to people's homes all the time. You need that support. Our food that we have today is not like grandma's food 50 years ago. So you really do need supplementation for, even if you eat good food. I don't eat gluten, dairy, or refined sugar, right? I eat good food, but I still need to supplement my food because our food, the quality of it is not the same as it was 50 years ago. Okay. Lifeline Vitality is going to help your heart. It's going to help your emotions, your adrenals, your hormones, because of the way it is made, and it's bioavailable. So our body can absorb it. That's what that means. It's made with products that our body can absorb. So we're not just peeing it out. Okay. 90% of the vitamins that are in the stores are made of fillers. There's no fillers in here. Okay. They're just giving you what you need, leaving the crap out. Okay. We have every single month, we have specials and promotions. I know we talked about Rose just briefly. It is 10% off this month. If you guys have a doTERRA account, it is 10% off, which is an amazing, amazing situation. Fennel is the product of the month you get for free if you have an account already. And then it is June, you guys. It is almost Father's Day, which you know what that means? It's almost my anniversary. So anyway, so if you don't have a Father's Day gift, you can absolutely get a Father's Day gift. They are amazing. It comes in a little cute little box like this, and we'll see if I don't tip them out. They come in they look like little perfume bottles. They're super cute. We'll take them out. They're little perfume bottles. Whoops. Let's go over here a little bit. And they smell amazing. We tested them out already. I know what my favorite one is that I will ask my husband to wear, but they are really, really nice. I hope they are I hope they come in and are saving this for future use, maybe even a full size product. That would be really great. Natural, non-synthetic fragrances for men. That's really awesome.
Is it Lilith?
Go ahead.
Lilith? That's so pretty.
Lilith. It is pretty.
She said she works out a lot. Is there anything available for increased recovery and performance?
Yes. So Deep Blue comes in 3 forms, which I didn't show you all the forms. But the Deep Blue stick is amazing. It is an emulsified version of Deep Blue. You just roll it on like a deodorant stick, and it has copaiba in it with it. This is for discomfort and for muscle healing, right? When your muscles are sore, the reason they're sore is because your muscles kind of tear, and it lets go of lactic acid. The products that are in Deep Blue help dissipate that lactic acid and help take that discomfort away. One other thing that really helps with stamina before or after is Mito 2 Max. And that is our cellular energy complex. That you can look in there, and I can post that underneath the recorded version too, in that Beacon of Light group or in the event. Mito 2 Max is cellular vitality. It has really good botanicals for your system, gives you a boost of energy for before or even after. Like I get kind of tired after I work out hardcore. Like I'm just like, power nap would be really nice, but sometimes we can't get them. We also do have really good nutrition. So the protein and the fiber and the greens is really good for a pre-workout shake. And you really need that fiber to help your system. It's not just like your gastro system. It's like your entire system needs a really good source of fiber. And so there is some options in there, and then nutritional, the nutrition side of doTERRA, and we can absolutely, I can send you some information on that and let you read into that, Lilith. Thank you so much for asking those. I can send you some information about those 3 products. There is other things as well. Internally, Deep Blue, if you're having discomfort internally, the polyphenol complex is a good source of supporting your body with discomfort. So you're not using those over-the-counter ibuprofens to reduce that inflammation. It doesn't negatively affect your liver and all that kind of stuff. But doTERRA science created it so that it does do all the things that we need it to do. Like if we're having discomfort like that, muscular, skeletal discomfort, without any of those negative side effects. And if we need more, absolutely personal message me, Lilith. I am on Facebook or underneath the event. We'll get together and I'll send you some education. Thank you so much for asking that, because it is important to me too. Normally it's just a routine. Like we just do the things. Like I take a Vitamin 2 Max, I take a shake, and I go to the gym, or I do my yoga, or I try to do a handstand, whatever it is I'm doing. So this is a really good screenshot, you guys. I love these 3. It smells amazing. If you don't have Serenity, you could absolutely change it with like patchouli or ylang ylang or lavender. They would all be really good. Okay. Even I would add wild orange to this. I'm not even going to lie. This would be a really good fragrance, or even a pure scent for a refreshing going out on the town smell would be amazing. Okay. So you do have the extra benefit of both the copaiba and the adaptive, but then you're putting more copaiba in there. So it's going to be absolutely zen. Okay. Maybe even to go to sleep, right? If you need that really calming down to go to sleep, this would be really good. A little spritz would be a beautiful smell as well. When you guys, I'm so thankful you guys are here, and I wanted to thank you again for spending time with us. When you host your own class and you have 5 or more people there, you will get a keychain mailed to you for absolutely free for hosting the class. And yes, they will be full of these specific essential oils. The top 10 oils are game changer for all things immunity, discomfort. Even some seasonal threats are in there. So you get this for free for just hosting a class. I want to thank you guys so much for being here again. It has been just a blessing to have you here and see all of your new faces. You guys can unmute if you want to, and you can ask away. If there's specific questions, we have the one. We'll do some formulating, get some information out. But does anybody else have any questions at all? All right, no questions. All right, so go back to the person that invited you to. Awesome, thank you, Wendy, so much. And like I said, if you're not on the screen, I can't see you. So thank you so much for responding to that. I have this, I don't even know how to unclick the box. So I'm in this intensive training. As soon as I have your video on, I cannot see you're here. So thank you so much for coming. If you guys have questions, post in the event your questions. I can still see them. Or personal message the person that invited you here. We have several hosts in the room that invited you beautiful women to this group, and we will get them answered in a timely manner. And there is always different packages to get your own emotional wellness toolbox in your house. So we'll get together with you guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. We do appreciate you coming here on a Sunday afternoon with all my, I got to mow my yard glory. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going to stop the recording real quick.